Hey everyone, it's like really early in the morning and I'm never up this early, but I have to practice getting up early because I'm gonna have to get up at like 4 in the morning this Saturday coming up, so I kind of want to be prepared, and I go to bed at like freaking 3 in the morning, so this is weird for me. It's almost 9 in the morning. So, but anyways, on to the video. This week's topic was picked by me, and it's a very important subject to me, um, because I feel like it's in my daily life a lot, and even though I don't talk about myself a lot, I still talk about other people's, opinions on this and how it affects the world, and I do it actually a lot more than you probably think. So, yeah, so this week's topic is sexuality, and I really want to do this topic because honestly, I don't know everyone's sexuality, and I don't know who is what, who likes who, and sometimes it doesn't matter, but I feel like as a group, we kind of are getting to know each other more, and I feel like this is a very important thing to me, and it's just that it is important to know and to talk about if people like are comfortable with it. So, um, anyways, so I want to just talk about personal experiences with your own sexuality and include opinions of, controversial topics and, how it affects you in life and how it affects you through the media and whatnot. So my sexuality is, if you don't know, I am bisexual, which means I'm attracted to both men and women. I'm physically attracted to both men and women, emotionally, romantically. I would like to date a man or a woman, get married to a man or a woman. The confusing thing about bisexuality is people don't know what it really means. A lot of my friends don't know what it means either. They think I'm just a lesbian, which isn't true. I mean, I still find men attractive and I still want to date a guy at one point. Um, it doesn't mean that I'm just into girls because I came out to them, and I don't think they understand that. So it is a very confusing thing, and you can go back to one of my old videos where I used to talk about where I never understood bisexuality and I never understood the concept of it. One day you're gonna have to pick a man or a woman, and yeah, it is very confusing in your mind because a lot of days I wish I was just straight or I wish I was just a lesbian, and sometimes it's really hard to just pick one person, because a lot of people think, well, what if you get married to a man and you still have feelings for a woman? Are you going to cheat on your husband with a woman? I don't think that's how it really is. It's just your mind is attracted to all people. And it doesn't mean I'm pansexual, where I'm attracted just the person, because I do have a type sometimes. I have more of a type with girls. I like more girly, feminine girls, and guys I like more nerdy, shy kind of guys. So it's just that kind of, what you're into. I came out to my mom in January of this year, 2012. It wasn't a big deal. I mean, it was a big deal in my mind. I was like freaking the fuck out. I just told her I'm bisexual. That's it. It's not like I'm the same person. With my family, we never talk about who we like. We never say, oh, that boy's cute, or, oh, look at that person, they're really attractive. We never talk about those things. I never liked to talk about people I was interested in, I wanted to date. The only people I really ever talk about physically is Chris Colfer, and he's gay, so it's like, my mom doesn't think anything of it, I don't think, because, he's gay, and I'm a girl, so ain't no interaction there. I never came out to my sister, I never came out to my aunt, uncle, or my grandma or anything. But I think my sister knows, and one day my uncle told me that he's fine if I like, if I want to like girls or if I want to like both people, he's fine with that. And I said, thanks. I didn't say anything that I was, but, it's nice to know people who don't care about those things, Um, so I came out to my friends, the summer of 2011, right after I graduated, at a party, and and I told my one friend before I got drunk, and then so then I decided to get drunk, and then I tell my other friends, and I'm like, "Oh, I wish I would have told them before I was, hammered," um, but I think they understood what I was talking about. So, then I dated a girl online, which she's still one of my bestest friends ever, and I feel like that was the first person I've ever had real romantic feelings for, and it was just it wasn't weird because, I mean, it was weird because I never got to meet her. Um, you don't really, if you follow my blog, you know the whole fucking story about that. But it's just, it's not that weird. I think it's, to me, dating a girl is more interesting than dating a guy. I just feel like you know, it spices it up and it makes it more interesting, and it just, and it's, I think girls, I usually get more, you know, I don't want to sound like a pervert, but turned on by girls than I do guys. Like, guys, whenever guys, like, show their bodies, I'm just like, okay, whatever, like, so the fuck what? I mean, it usually depends on the guy, but usually I'm just like, whatever. But if it's a girl, it's like, holy bananas, you know? Um, so, yeah. What first really affected me and what I really wanted to get into the gay rights movement and whatnot was, it was probably the first, like, thing where it really opened my ass was Brokeback Mountain. Like, me and my friends were obsessed with that movie. We kind of would make fun of it, not because of the gay thing, but, like, because they're, like, two cowboys and, like, they didn't have any lube, and it's just, you know, ouch. And then I started to really, I didn't really understand what that meant. I was never grew up around, you know, I never grew up around gay people. I never grew up around that kind of thing. The only person that I knew was gay was, like, my mom's two old friends at work, and that's when I first heard gay. What does that mean? And then, as I got older, I started to get more curious about my own sexuality. I sort of just denied it, and, you know, I just was like, no, I'm not thinking these things. What am I talking about? And a lot of people in middle school and, you know, early high school were very, you know, do whatever, and that's where I started to get a bad effect on bisexuality, a bad mindset of bisexuality. I thought it was like everyone just was promiscuous, and I think even my mom thought that was too, because all of these people in my middle school were just like, oh yeah, I'm bisexual, oh yeah, I'm bisexual, which just meant you just wanted to do anything and everything that moved, which that's not what it means. So I always had a negative effect on it, a negative opinion on it, but luckily my mind changed and I started to see more better things and open eyes, and I realized, wow, that's more me, because I mean, I cannot just pinpoint one gender. I feel like that's just, my mind is not, maybe someday I'll change, but you know, I like both. So, yeah. And then when it really affected me was, when I started really get into it was, when I started fangirling and stuff, and I discovered this show called Physico Chemica. I think it was around the time, oh, I don't even know how I found them. I think it might have been Degrassi with Riley and Zane, and there was, like, you know, all these gay couples, and there was other shows, like, this German show with Ollie and Christian, and then there was Fair and David, which was from Physico Chemica, which is a Spanish teen drama. And I wanted to find out more of them, so I went on YouTube, and they had all these episodes dubbed, or not dubbed, but subtitled with English, and I was obsessed with it. I loved Physico Chemica, and it was very hard to watch the episodes because it would take days or weeks for someone to sub it, and I didn't want to wait days or weeks. I wanted it right now, and I would try to watch the episode in Spanish online, and there were like an hour and a half episodes, and I was like so confused, and I just wanted Fair and David, Fair and David. And, you know, I only knew a little bit of Spanish, so all I know was going on like this much, and I tried and tried to understand it, but I just love Fair and David. You gotta look them up because they're so cute, and this drama was so crazy, and then I was obsessed with them. I showed my friends, and then it was just crazy. And now Kurt and Blaine have turned into that, and this has gone so much farther than Fair and David ever were, because they're in English and I can understand, and I read the fan fiction every single day, and even Kurt and Sebastian, and it's just crazy how, you know, much these two gay guys have affected my life. And at a point I was kind of obsessed with Brittany and Santana, not more Santana and Rachel, or Rachel and Quinn, you know, that kind of thing, but they're not, you know, gay or anything, but except for Santana. But yeah, whenever I hear stories about, you know, gay marriage and how people aren't for it and how people say it's abomination or so, I get like really mad, because even people that don't agree with gay marriage, I'm automatically not gonna like you, because you're pretty much saying you hate me and you hate the people I love and you don't want them to have happiness. So I mean, I know it's fun. It's like don't judge a book by its cover, but then you're judging a books by its cover. So I feel like, that's like hypocrisy, and I'm gonna hate you no matter what, even if you seem like a nice person. Like, people that always are so, oh, nice church people. It's just like, but they're not. They're hating you for no matter what. And even if they're nice about it, it's like you're still an asshole. So it's like, well, you're kind of fucked here, buddy. But I feel like I've surrounded my life around it so much that I love it. I love being around this. And my dream is to go to San Francisco and to live there and to just be free, or even just visit one day. I feel like it's an important thing to me to just, I don't have anyone that's, except for my friend Travis, who I never even hang out with. He's gay, and he's like the most non-gay guy. I know stereotyping, but like, he does not talk about it. He does not do anything. He is just, that's just who he is. And it's like, okay, that's great for you. And I mean, I just don't feel comfortable talking about certain things, It's just like, they don't understand. And, so I hope one day I can find somebody who is, just as confused or just as openly wanting to discuss something about these kind of things. So, yeah, well, that's my opinion. I am going to vote for Obama. I have my Obama sticker and my Obama pride. I don't care if Obama wasn't the best president. He feels the same way I do about gay marriage and everything about that. So, that's important to me, and that's how you're going to get my vote. That's the most important thing to me, is if someone can agree with me on gay marriage and gay people in general and feel the same way about it as I do. That's the most important thing to me as a 19-year-old girl who is bisexual and has these opinions. That's just how I think. That's just what is important to my heart and my thoughts on things. So, does that make me a blind liberal? So be it, So be it. That's, if I want people's happiness and I want these people to say, that's okay to be gay. You don't have to hide. You don't have to be, bullied all the time. You don't have to be offended all the time. It just needs a nice little world where everyone is happy and accepted. And that's what is important to me. And, even if I didn't realize, and that those times where I thought it was straight, I still felt the same exact way as I do right now about gay marriage and about all these kind of things, about just acceptance for who you are. And, two guys can kiss on television, two girls can kiss on television, they can have a 4G if they want, just shut up, fuck you if you can't accept that this is 2012, there are a lot of gay men and women, and we're proud, and we're happy, and we're gonna let it shine, and we're gonna dance in the streets. Yeah, so there's my thoughts. And also, if you think all lesbians are butch and we like to lumberjack and eat beaver, but no, I'm just saying, they're stereotyping too, and now all gay guys are flamboyant, it's raining men, no, they're not all like that either. Like prove, like my friend Travis, who is like the exact opposite. So, you never know who is, and you never know who isn't. So I guess it's a good thing that I'm doing this topic this week. So I just get really angry, really political, and even if I don't know anything and it sounds stupid sometimes, I just want to make a difference, and I just want to, oh my gosh, it's like one of my biggest things I want to do in my life is to change the world the smallest way or even the biggest way I can, and I hope one day I can do that, because I have so many opinions and I'm so loud and I'm so proud. Sometimes I just want to, I'm every woman, I just want to scream it to the world. I love boys and girls. Yay! I'm so proud about it. So, thanks for watching, subscribing, and stay tuned for the rest of the nerds. I have to go on vacation this week. So, William, please don't make it a crazy challenge, because I don't know if I could do it in a hotel room. And if it's sex tape, no. So, I love you guys, and follow my Tumblr if you want. Humble pie. No, oh my gosh, culfsex.tumblr.com. Oh my gosh, this video is long and I never even looked at the time. I'm sorry. Okay, bye.